This is part 2 to my Toyota Camry review that I just uploaded. So I wanted to come back because I had some extra thoughts about the car and how it performs and the similarities that I noticed and I see with this car and the last BMW that I've owned, which was a 2011. Forgive me on the numbers. It was either at that time a 328. It couldn't have been a 325, so it must have been a 328i. Not the X Drive. I had the 328i that I got from California, and I had it shipped here to the East Coast. And you know, on the West Coast, they don't normally get all-wheel drive vehicles. But at that particular time, I got the it was all white. It was a 2011 BMW 328i. So I'm back here with another video, and I wanted to share my thoughts on this Toyota because I'm seeing a lot of similarities. Now, I haven't owned the recent BMW, but I see some similar things from the 2011 that I did own. Now, I've driven a recent, or updated I should say, within the last maybe 3 or 5 years BMW, and been in the inside of a 525 or 528 or whatever the new number is on the end of the 5 Series. And so I wanted to come back to share some of my thoughts here with this 2022 Toyota Camry SE all-wheel drive. So the first thing that I wanted to show you guys, and what I noticed is very similar, is, let's see, it's down here. So I'm gonna show you guys this. Oh, I had to turn my light on. Okay. So as you can see, the pedal is different from how the old, now I've owned 2, this now being 3 Camrys or Toyota products. And as you can see, Toyota have now changed the way that the accelerator sits there. See, before it used to hang down. The pedal used to hang down. Now it's on, but mounted to the floor, and you push down, sort of like my 2011 BMW. So I'm saying all this, and I'm going to show you guys some other similarities too, but I'm saying all this to say, is the new Camry, the 4-cylinder, you guys are gonna laugh, but these are my thoughts. Is the new Camry, the new style and new model year, is this the 4-cylinder front-wheel drive BMW? Because there's so many similarities, and the drive. But so this was the first thing. The second thing I noticed is, let me show you guys. Now, I did this on purpose. So I turned the wheel out because this was how I used to park when I had my, I'm just saying, just for if I had the wheel already cut. But this resembles, doesn't it? Or am I just bugging, guys? But this resembles how my wheel used to hang out, or what do you call it? It just looks like a BMW. If you have a BMW, cut your wheel all the way out to the side like this and tell me if it's not very similar. That's the second thing. Third thing, is there a third thing? All right, back in here. Third thing is the drive. Now, the buttons. Let's get to the buttons. So the turn signal here sounds like my old BMW. Now, let's not forget, BMW recently worked with Toyota on the Supra. And of course, it was a Toyota on the outside and it was a BMW on the inside. So it's not far-fetched that they would use some of the same, or take some of the same, how do you say, some of the same styling or some of the same, like, you know, features or whatever, I can't think of the word right now, from their 3 Series, you know, from their lineup, and put into this Toyota. Now, this of course is not anywhere close to what a 325, even a base 325 would cost, but it's very close to it. Think about it. They've now put a leather wrapped steering wheel in a Toyota Camry. I just want that to sink in. Now, the other Toyotas I've owned never had a leather wrapped steering wheel, heated at that. So is Toyota going in a more premium direction with this Camry and maybe future Camrys? I think so. There's very, very, very similarities in here to the BMW. Very, very, very similar. Excuse my junk. But so I had to come back and do a second video, or at least a part 2 to my first video, and I had to talk about that. So let's drive this thing here, and let me put my seatbelt on, otherwise this thing's gonna go off forever. And let's talk a little bit about the drive really quickly, how this thing handles, because to me, let's cut that down. To me, it is resembling a front wheel drive 3 Series. It is resembling a front wheel drive 3 Series. Now, like I said, I haven't owned a recent BMW product, but the last one that I did have was a 2011 BMW 3 Series. It was a 328i, and you know, it was rear wheel drive. Now this is just front wheel drive, but it feels so much like, not so much, but very similar. Less, you know, to, okay, there's nothing coming that way, go out this way. Feels very similar to the BMW. Now this is the 8-speed. The way it holds the gears, it feels similar. It doesn't have that initial takeoff, but again, this is the front wheel drive bias car with all-wheel drive. But you know, if you know about their system, the new all-wheel drive system, it doesn't kick in until it needs it. It's like with a automatic, I guess they say. So, you know, you may feel it slightly when you're like in rain. Certainly going to feel it in snow, but I haven't had the opportunity to even see something light up to say the thing is kicked on, the all-wheel drive, but I'm looking forward to trying it out in the winter. And I've driven the car in the rain as well, and I haven't really felt any difference, or at least it kick on. And again, you know, I'm interested to see if there's like a thing that tells you if it's, you know, when it connects, because it's like an automatic thing where it automatically goes on and I guess automatically goes off. But I'm interested to know if there's like a thing that pops up here in the instrument cluster to tell you whether or not there's a, you know, whether or not the all-wheel drive system's on or not. But anyway, so again, this 2020 current model, or 2022, I'm sorry, current model edition, I mean, it's low. It sits low. It has a lower center of gravity, and it just feels like a BMW product, sort of, to me. Like just you know, a front wheel drive version of the 3 Series, the old 3 Series. I haven't driven a new one yet, but listen to that. even the turn signal sounds like my old turn signal in my you guys are gonna have to follow me on this, man, because I've been thinking about this for like the last 2 days. I said, okay, I finally brought the GoPro with me, and I was like, I'm gonna do a quick video. This video is not gonna be long, but I just wanted to share my thoughts on this. And any of you guys out there that have the new Toyota Camry, this is the SE Sport Edition model trim, and the all-wheel drive version. I think the all-wheel drive is only, I believe, what, for the 2021, 2022 model years. Go ahead. So yeah, I wanted to come and do this quick video, share my thoughts on this, because this thing, and it handles unbelievably. Like, there's no or very little body roll. And I took a corner, I think yesterday when I had this thing out, and I took the corner much faster than I would normally take that corner, just to see how well the car handled. And I mean, it just went around the thing with effortless, you know. It just went around effortless. So this thing, to me, you know, now that Toyota and BMW have the relationship via the Supra, I think we're going to start to see some very similar things with the two brands, you know, because there's things that the Japanese brand could bring to BMW for sure, and there's obviously things that BMW could bring to this Japanese brand. But I definitely had to come and show or do this quick update, part 2, to my first video, because man, look, and that's not even much gas. Now again, this one has 203 horses with I think 183 foot-pound of torque, but I mean, it takes off better than the last one I had, which was the 2012 LE. And the way it feels, like it just handles, you could feel, and it's just like no body roll, like a very little body roll. So I'm gonna hop out and show you guys the exterior, do a quick walk around, but I just had to come back and do this video. You guys let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. If you have one, have you driven one, do you agree with me? Or am I just, you know, out of space with what I'm talking about? I don't know, but this thing feels like it, for sure. Certainly feel like it. So yeah, I'm gonna pull over, do a quick walk around, show you guys the exterior again, which you've already seen, but this is gonna wrap this video up. And please drop your comments down below, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Let me know if I'm crazy or not, or if you guys feel the same way, because man, I mean, this feels like a 4-cylinder front-wheel drive BMW, sort of, you know. Like, if there was no badge on this, if the Toyota badge was removed and it was badgeless, but we've all driven BMWs before, if you got in this car and driven it, you know, would you say this is a BMW product? I'm curious to know. Would you say that? I don't know. I think I would, because it feels like it. And some of the, you know, some of the features here. So let me get out, do a quick walk around, and wrap this video up here. But again, this is my 2022 Toyota Camry SE all-wheel drive. And I mean, I like it. I really do like it. And like I said, it just feels like a inexpensive, I won't say inexpensive, but it just feels like a BMW. You guys let me know. I'm gonna leave it there, and until next time, I'll see you guys later.